Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, January 15, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Colorado Avalanche vs Arizona Coyotes. The Colorado Avalanche have been great in the early stages of this season, and one of the bright spots is the play of center Nazem Kadri, who has been playing extremely well to begin the season. The Avalanche are dealing with 5 players on the injury report, so it will really test their depth. The first-round pick back in 2009 is leading the NHL in assists and 4th in points, as he is at 48 points, 13 goals, 35 assists this season, and has scored 9 points in his previous 5 games. In the last game against the Nashville Predators, he finished with a pair of assists with 5 shots in 22-18 on the ice. The Avalanche have won 5 of their last 6 games and 4 of their last 7 games on the road. They are one of the best defensive teams in the league, and they've scored at least 4 goals in 6 straight games. They also play well on special teams and won't have trouble scoring against the Coyotes, who aren't very good on special teams and have one of the worst defenses in the league. The Coyotes have also struggled offensively, and they're one of the worst teams in the league when it comes to converting power play opportunities. Even though the Avalanche have had their share of defensive struggles, they won't be tested by the Coyotes. Our first betting pick will be Colorado Avalanche minus 1.5. Arizona is averaging 2.18 goals per game. They scored 2 goals on 18 shots in their last game. Ryan Dzingel scored both goals for the Coyotes, while Nick Schmaltz and Alex Galchenyuk picked up an assist. Arizona has struggled defensively, giving up 3.71 goals per game. They gave up 1 goal in their last game and will need a similar effort if they want to win this game. Colorado is averaging 4.30 goals per game. They scored 4 goals on 44 shots in their last game. Cale Makar had a goal and 2 assists for the Avalanche. Nicholas Kubel, Andrei Burakovsky, and Nathan MacKinnon scored a goal apiece, while Nazem Kadri had 2 assists. Colorado has struggled defensively, giving up 3.30 goals per game. They gave up 5 goals in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to get the win. Our second betting pick will be under 6.5. Quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Los Angeles Kings vs Seattle Kraken. Los Angeles is averaging 2.76 goals per game. They scored 6 goals on 45 shots in their last game. Hans Kopitar had 2 goals and an assist for the Kings. Sean Durzi had a goal and 2 assists, while Dustin Brown, Mikey Anderson, and Victor Arvidsson scored a goal apiece. Los Angeles is one of the best defensive teams in the league, giving up 2.49 goals per game. They gave up 2 goals in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to get the win. After blowing a 1-0 third period lead against the Blues in their previous contest, things aren't going to get any easier here for Seattle. The Kraken have dropped 8 in a row and will be up against one of the most disciplined defensive teams in the NHL. Los Angeles has struggled on special teams this season, but the Kings are among the best 5-on-5 teams in the league. With Quick playing well between the pipes, the Kings should have a strong chance of coming out on top here. Our first betting pick will be Los Angeles Kings. Jordan Eberle leads the Kraken in scoring with 24 total points this season. Meanwhile, Jared McCann has scored a team-high 15 goals, while Jaden Schwartz has tallied a team-high 14 assists to lead the Kraken in those categories. As a team, Seattle has scored 2.72 goals per game, while converting on 18.0% of its opportunities with a man advantage, which ranks 19th in the NHL. However, the Kraken have also allowed a whopping 3.67 goals per game, 31st in the NHL, while fending off just 77.6% of their total penalties for the season, good for 25th in the league. Kopitar leads the Kings in scoring with 33 points and a team-high 22 assists this season. Meanwhile, Adrian Kemp had compiled a team-best 16 goals so far this season. As a team, Los Angeles has scored 2.76 goals per game despite converting on 16.8% of its power play opportunities, which ranks 25th in the NHL. The Kings also rank third in goals against average despite killing off only 76.5% of their penalties for the season, good for 26th in the league. Our second betting pick will be for 5.5. Pittsburgh Penguins vs San Jose Sharks. Jake Guentzel leads the Pens with 18 goals and 35 points, and he has 2 goals and 4 assists over the last 5 games. After 2 goals in 2 games, Evan Rodrigues, who ranks second on the club with 15 goals, has not scored a point in any of the last 3 games. While Sidney Crosby has 19 assists on the season, he only has 5 goals, and he has also failed to register a point in the last 3 games. Jerry will get another start in this game with backup Casey Desmuth on IR. On the season, Pittsburgh is 11-5-3 on the road. Pittsburgh looked very good against Los Angeles before their third period collapse. However, they are still 4-2-0 this month and have been very good on the road at 11-5-3. Both teams have had plenty of rest, so fatigue should not be an issue, not even for either goaltender. The Penguins are 16-5 in their last 21 games and are 6-2 in their last 8 games on the road. San Jose is 22-46 in their last 68 games against teams with a winning record and has lost 4 straight contests as the underdog. The Sharks are averaging 2.77 goals again, and Thomas Hertl leads the team with 20 goals, and after 4 goals in 2 games, he has not registered a point in each of the last 2 games. Timo Meier leads the team with 39 points, 15 goals, 24 assists, and he has 2 goals and 3 assists over the last 5 games. Logan Couture is the only other player in double digits in goals, 13, and he had lit the lamp in 3 straight games before failing to do so in the last one. James Reimer is on IR, and if Hill does not get the start against the Penguins, rookie Zach Sawchenko will get his first career start. On the season, San Jose is 10-8-1 at home. Our first betting pick will be the Pittsburgh Penguins at -2. San Jose is 22nd in goals per game at 2.74 and 21st in shooting percentage at 9.1%. The power play is 24th overall at 17.0%. Brent Burns has been on a roll, recording 7 points over his last 5 games, all assists. He is now 4th on the team in points with 26. Tomas Hertl has 4 goals over his last 5 games, reaching the 20-goal plateau. Pittsburgh is averaging 3.25 goals per game, 11th overall, and they are 18th in shooting percentage at 9.3%. The Penguins are 4th in shot differential at +5.17. The power play has been mediocre, 22nd in the NHL at 17.8%. With his goal against Los Angeles, Letang now has 8 points in his last 5 games, 7 of which are assists. He is also a +4 during that span and is tied for second on the Penguins in scoring with 30 points. Our second betting pick will be under 6. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.